I'm live, fashionably late as always. I'll hang around as normal for everyone. I'm just going to get my feed up. There we go.
They were very clear. That's on LG. No, whatever. I think it's.
I've got an advert on it already. Huh? Yeah, they'll see it come up in a minute. Hello everyone, people that are joining, let me know you're here. We'll do a bit of a live chat. This is the first live chat since the trailer came out. Alright, Hamid, how you doing, mate? John Smith, hello, mate. Yeah, I'm not too bad, thank you. A bit warm, but I'm good. I'm good. Everyone say hello and I'll give you a shout out. I'm just going to move my feed. So I'm presuming everyone's seen the trailer. Follow on a ding dong, hello. I know. Shaky Channel Reviews, how you doing, mate? Here we go, everyone's starting to appear. Craig Shaw, you right, mate? Ezekiel 75, evening. Who's that? Sean David Teal, hello, mate. Terminator 200, hello. We've all seen a trailer, haven't we? JDR, yo, yo. Has everyone seen the video I put up earlier about the things I liked and disliked? Craig Shaw, not happy after seeing the trailer. Yeah. So, Eliza Saliki, how you doing? If you're in the feed, just quickly hit like, helps the channel out. So what burning questions have we got? I did upload part 1 of the James Cameron interview that wasn't meant to be released, and they blooming struck it off me, blocked it. So I was a bit gutted about that, and I was going to upload part 2, but I'll end up getting a what's it called? A strike. What the fuck? What's it called? A bloody strike. Anyway, oh, help us out. What's it called? Where you get a strike? No, it's a strike. A oh, so what's it called? A slap on the wrist, yeah. A copyright strike. That was it. I got threatened with a copyright strike, so I did. There was an interview with James Cameron talking about Terminator Dark Fate, and when I was watching it, I was thinking, he's giving away a big deal here for something that is only just released a trailer for. So I slapped record on, and then it vanished. Paramount got rid of it. Some idiots probably got fired for uploading it. So I have got it, but I need to. One, there's a few people that want it, and I've got to get it to them somehow because it's on my iPad. 2, find another way of uploading it without getting a blooming community strike or a copyright strike. So I don't know what to do because I was going to upload part 2 of it tonight. But seriously, if you do watch it, I stress, and this is in big capital red letters warning, spoiler alert, it gives away a lot. Ahmed, the trailer looks okay-ish. I think we're all at that, aren't we, where there's good and bad parts in the trailer. I think and I think we'd be lying to ourselves if we actually said the trailer was 100% brilliant. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it, and as soon as I slapped a different score over it, I was over it made it feel 10 times better. It's really weird. Me personally, this is only me, and everyone's entitled to their opinion. I thought the score on it was shit. I didn't like it. I mean, play that song to me without it being stuck to a Terminator movie, and maybe I'd have liked it, but I was not happy with the score at all. Yeah, JDR, you seen my mini trailer with the chase on. You liked it. Yeah, it was. I'm not going to take what's it called? Credit for it. I saw someone else mentioned it in the comments, and I saw there. Oh, I'll probably twist it and do a bit of a better job on that. So I did my own version and chopped up the actual trailer. Right, I'm just reading your comments, see what questions there are. Make me, yeah, copyright strike, mate. Yeah, that's right. JDR thinks they showed us too much of the Rev 9's ability. Yeah, I think they're holding back though, because we don't know how vulnerable it is, whether it can survive on its own when it's gone into what the Rev 8 and 7 are. James Cameron's interview was talking about the revolution of the revolution. So it's a Revolution 9. So they were discussing that there's been other ones. So they've escaped away from using T, 800 or the T Rev 9. It's just Rev 9, Revolution 9. So much changed in the timeline. Uber YouTuber, hello mate. Jean-Claude Van Damme. I wasn't keen on the trailer at first, but keep watching it and it grows on me and getting used to the different characters act. Yeah, agree. If you search around the internet or go on my videos, you'll see a little clip of the Rev 9 with the T1000 score over it, and it makes it feel and look a lot better. Or not look better because it looks the same, but it makes it sound and feel better. One thing we did get from the James Cameron interview, and this is 100%, is we're getting the R rating that we were praying for. So it's 100% confirmed R rating. That means we will, whenever they release the second trailer, I've got to find that info out yet, we will get a blood, gore, head crushing, piss blood everywhere red band trailer. So there'll be a green band trailer, which we got, so they can show that anywhere in front of an Avengers movie or anything, and then there'll be the red band trailer, which only can be shown in a UK 18, or I think it's 15 now, I'm not sure, but sorry, I'm just trying to keep up with all these comments. There's loads. Tom Stapleton, the song in the trailer was a cover of Bjork's tune, so it's not going to be a theme of the movie. I reckon it was just used as a placeholder in the trailer. Yeah, it's probably used, and this is the mistake they've made. They've probably used that Bjork cover to cover what the score is actually going to be like in the movie, and I reckon they made a big mistake doing that. A big mistake. The need to be showing us what the score is, 100%. Because it's insane what the music in a film can do. I've said before in the past, if you watch a horror movie and you watch it on mute, it's not scary. You need the music in the background. Thomas Matthew, hello. Getting all hateful and that because you're not getting a shout out. Thomas Matthew, shout out, mate. So chill. I've got that many comments flying up. I can't see your name. Billy Fogg, hello. So Thomas Matthew's been booted for being a prick. That's what happens. There's no need to be abusive because you don't get a shout out. I will shout you out if I see you. So Billy Fogg, how you doing, mate? Glad to have you on board. Patry dealt with Thomas Matthew. Thank you. He's a moderator. The moderators, if you want to become a moderator, just donate to the channel. It's much appreciated. Respect if you do. You'll notice the people in blue are moderators. They are part of what we call here Unit 6. They're the people that get rid of the idiots in the comments. So, Thomas Matthew, the crybaby, got booted because he didn't get a shout out. Yeah. Well, yeah. Did the planes overdid it? Did they not? Do you agree? Craig Shaw, donate by. There's. I think there's a donation icon at the bottom. It's like a $sign at the bottom. I think. Near where you type. I don't know if it's there today. Yeah, at the bottom, $sign where you type if you want to donate and become a part of Unit 6, and that's how you do it. Yeah, the $sign, Craig. Billy Fogg, good talk, good. Thank you. Glad you're all right. When I watched the trailer, you got the impression that I wasn't completely happy. I wasn't completely happy. I tried to be over the moon. I really did. And don't get me wrong, I loved the trailer. 80% of it. It was just there's I'm a human being. I saw exactly what you lot saw. You know what I mean? And I heard exactly what you lot heard. And it's it was let down by the score, the music. It really was. The CGI, I'm praying when Gabrielle Luna, the Rev 9, has just been bashed in by Grace and all the nanotech or the liquid metal forms over. I'm praying to God that was incomplete CGI. So I'm praying to God that was incomplete CGI because it didn't look too amazing, did it? It didn't look bad, but it didn't look amazing. Wubba lubba dub dub is back. How you doing, mate? Yeah, so hopefully the CGI will finalised. Real Mick Falls has donated. I think you're already a moderator, are you not? You are, yeah. Thank you yet again for donating. Proper appreciated. Respect. You stay a moderator for 2 months now. And I will, my missus will remember that for me. Can you screenshot that, please? Can you screenshot it, please? Yeah. So, do I believe James, after what he said about Terminator 5, about Terminator Genesis, he said the same kind of stuff when I was watching the Genesis interview, and he said the same kind of stuff in this. And I noticed, and please don't think I'm putting it down, but I'm just being a realist here. I noticed in the interview, if you didn't see it, he separated himself from the movie, where he basically said that I never went on set ever. I wrote the story. So he said that what he did was I can't remember what it's called now, something script anyway, and then he passed it over to Tim Miller. Tim Miller liked 90% of it and then went with it and directed it himself and took it from there on forth. But don't get me wrong. I am not I'm only stating the facts. But I think, Mick Foles, that James Cameron is definitely happier with this movie. Like I say, and I keep saying, it's the CGI that isn't complete. I'm hoping it isn't complete, and the score that let it down. I am going to, I think, take some time and actually edit the whole of the trailer and put the score where, add Terminator 1 and 2 score to it, um, and place it properly and get the audio of that of the trailer out as well, so you can still hear the gun effects and everything. I'm going to spend a few hours on it and then release something like that, and then hopefully you guys will see it in a different light. But if you haven't seen the Rev 9, which is the new Terminator, when he creeps out the window of the yellow truck, in my videos I did the T1000 chase music over it, and it makes it look and feel loads better, sound better, and everything. Right, just go back. Who?
Thomas something. I'm not giving you shit for that box.
Ah.
He's back as Andy S. and I won't remember. And then he gave you his number, which I did. Because it was 8 something.
Whoever keeps coming on here, and is it Andy S?
Tell my name now. Andu.
Anandu S. And Thomas Matthew.
No, that is Thomas Matthew.
Oh. Anandu S is Thomas Matthew. Can my moderators...
Someone's timed him out for 300 seconds. I didn't do it.
Can you permanently time him out? Or can I? Sorry about this, guys. I'm just going to get rid of this. I'm just going to get rid of this trouble causing. Yeah. Sorry about that. We just had some fool being an idiot in the comment section, asking for my number and all stuff like that, and it's just a no-go, isn't it? Really, if you think about it. He's just being an idiot. I've got thick skin. It don't bother me, but if it's getting in the way of us lot conversating, then it's just not needed, is it? So let me go. JDR, he'll be back. Yeah, he'll be blocked again. C-Dub, did Tim Miller cut the trailer? I think Tim Miller did edit the trailer. Real McFalls, you don't think that James had a say in the ratings being at PG-13 or 15 on DVD? No, but I think with them being in the industry that long, they know what qualifies and what disqualifies as a R-rated movie. Randy Kilmore, I think Mackenzie is a star in the making. Mackenzie Davis is a brilliant actress. Everything I've seen her in has been really, really well acted out. She knows how to act. She's very, very believable. What I noticed about the trailer is I believed Danny Ramos and Grace, so Mackenzie Davis and Natalia Reyes, I believed their distress in the face. You know what I mean? They looked like they were scared, and I like that. One thing I did notice as well, and a few people noticed, that spoiler alert, but I apologise if you didn't want to know, but it's only about one. You see him blow up. That's spoiler alert, yeah. But that's Danny Ramos's brother. He's still left in the truck as Grace grabs Danny to get her out of the truck, and it blows up. That Q7 smashes into it and it explodes, and he dies. So that's him cannon fodder. But I said months and months ago that he's cannon fodder. But who agrees that the more you watch the trailer, because I've watched it, I must have watched it about 20 times. The more you watch the trailer, the better it gets. But it's just a shame it didn't have the impact the first time. How old's your son, JDR?
Your laptop can got more out there.
Yeah. Ten. Oh yeah, he should love it. I don't know. I've had it on Terminator 2, and my 4-year-old now nearly, he's 3.5. He's watched the chase scene with the T-1000 chasing John Connor through the storm, and he loved that part. He loved it with the truck going off the bridge and that. You know what I mean? He was like eyes wide open, like wow, and he was like really smiling. And then he loves his trucks and everything, and watching it go off the bridge and chasing John Connor. He loved it.
Maybe he should show him chase scenes and stuff first.
Hmm?
Maybe he should show him chase scenes.
Yeah, JDL. Maybe do what I've done with my son and show him the not scary parts, but like the car chases and stuff like that, and let it go from there. Mick Falls, I let my 8-year-old girl watch 2 to the first. No, the first one I must admit is scary. I watched that when I was 10 and I felt the tension. So, well, I was 8 or 10.
Oh shit, I started that too, but I'm joking.
Oh, yeah, probably start with T2, the chase scene. You might get on a bit better. Sean David Till. Oh, I noticed on the bit where Grace is wounded and I see the mesh stuff and the serial number in the skin. Didn't notice that at first. Yeah, a lot of prisoners in the future war got marked, didn't they? They got marked by the units for orderly disposal. That's one thing that always baffled me. Why capture humans to terminate them when you just might as well just terminate them? If you've got them captured, you might as well terminate them on the spot. So, what's that? How do you call it? A plot flaw? Uber YouTuber. Can I read The Infiltrator until the movie Innkeepers are watching it? I can do picture, movie, video, reading, dubbing over, whatever you call it. So I can read it and I'll put relevant pictures up or what I think pictures are relevant to it. If you want the Infiltrator videos, I'll read The Infiltrator. Yeah. Well worth a read as well. It's the follow on from T2. Oh. Oh shit. Oh, my drink just fell off the table. What a waste of a can. Dude, is your accent Yorkshire from Billy Fogg? Lincoln. I'm from Lincolnshire. So I live in the East Midlands in the UK. So one of my subscribers gave me this. Craig Jones gave me that. And Craig saved me reading it online. So what I'll do is I'll start doing that. I'll read The Infiltrator. You won't be back now, Amanda S, because I've blocked you. Yeah. All my moderators can get rid of you. I can actually block you. So, see ya. That's the first person I've ever had to block. I've got rid of him at Sours. Because my moderators can kick, but I can kick. Real Wick Falls. Read it on here like a fireside chat. So, get in front of the fireplace, reading The Infiltrator. For all you guys to fall asleep to. How's that? Sours, yeah, he's been terminated. Billy Fogg, what are you from Leeds here, you say? Where is he? Find. Upside, will you see it in IMAX C-dub? I've never been to an IMAX. I don't get what the fascination is. I know there's a fascination. I don't get what it is. Is it just a bigger cinema that wraps around, or is it? I don't know what an IMAX actually is meant to do. I've never looked into it. Oh, Billy Fogg, you from Accrington. Well, UK, all the way. Yeah, is IMAX just a big screen that wraps around you at the front, or is it all the way round? Is it above you? What is it? What is it? Because my Odeon's got nice seats. I'll tell you what, after I've done this, babe, will you let me know to look into IMAX and what it is, or can you have a look into what it is? What's the difference between IMAX and a normal cinema? Blood of Martyr 1987 is 100% R-rated movie.
High resolution.
High res.
Theatres.
So an IMAX is a high resolution
A digital projection.
digital projection. I thought there was all digital now anyway. What's the difference between the screen?
Just says, however, the difference in pixel resolution between 1.85 to 1 flat
Oh, so it's high resolution. That means it can go on a bigger screen. Yeah. IMAX is wider, in it. Short teal.
Yeah, can I see that? That's standard, that's IMAX. Taller,
Jesus.
not bigger.
Pass that here a sec. 1 second. My partner, my wife, has just shown me the difference between IMAX and if it shows on here. Let's hold it steady a sec. Is that showing properly? Yeah. Oh, here we go. Can you see? There's an IMAX screen and there's a normal screen. Jesus. Can you see the difference? I'll not block you, Amandu, if you stop being harassing and stop being an idiot. Oh, Paige got rid of you anyway. Fair play. Yeah, Billy Fogg, there's a massive difference. It's insane. And I thought we'd probably get a bit more of a wrap round. So I'm going to look into going to the IMAX. Craig Jones, who gave me the posters and gave me the Infiltrator book and that, I'm paying for him and his partner to go to watch Dark Fate. So it might be IMAX, mate, if you're watching. Endgame was filmed in IMAX, so you get 26% more of the picture. Prince Goro, usually there's more enthusiastic crowd at an IMAX. Are you UK or America, Prince Goro? In England, in England, you don't get very enthusiastic crowds. We're quite reserved. Test tube. Awesome channel. Just wrong request. Get yourself a nice A1 size T2 poster. Affirmative. Honestly, I will get a Terminator poster, Terminator 2 poster, thanks to you. Do you mind if I actually get, if there is one, a Dark Fate poster with that? Please say yes. I'll get Dark Fate poster. Go here. So test tube is dated £20, 20, yeah, £20 to the channel. Test tube, you are now part of Unit 6. You are now a moderator. You have the power to terminate idiots that come on the channel. You can boot them. Anyone that swears, you can boot them.
I'd like it if that was I can't let go.
Huh? Right. So test tube, honestly, thank you very, very much. I'll get a Terminator Dark Fate poster. Thanks to you. And I'll write test tube on it as well. Can you screenshot test tube, and then we'll remember to put that on there. So I'm gonna screenshot test tube. I'm going to get a Terminator Dark Fate poster, and then I'm going to write your name on the poster so you can always see it in my videos.
On the motorcycle, does it?
No, Dark Fate poster.
Oh,
I've got Terminator 1. I've got is that Genesis? Genesis. On the back of this one there's Salvation, but I prefer my Terminator 1. So yeah, welcome to Unit 6 test tube. If anyone wants to become part of Unit 6, just donate to the channel. It doesn't have to be £20, but thank you very much. Honestly, thank you very much. But yeah, if you want to be part of Unit 6, that's what we call it. You see everyone's names in blue that are Unit 6. Can you see blue names as a normal viewer? Can you see blue? Yeah. Yeah, so you can see the moderators, you become a moderator, and you can terminate idiots that come on the channel. If there is an official poster for the Dark Fate, I will get one. If not, I will get the Terminator 2, like you said, and then I'll stick test tube on it. How's that? Love it. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So, welcome to Unit 6. Can I ask people that are in the chat, help out the channel? Please just click like, hit like. Simple, and just help out the channel. I want to see that like go up, the likes. That's it. Excellent, excellent. My missus says I'm really shit at accents, so... Excellent. Come with me if you want to live. Hit like if you want to live. Oh God, I am shit, aren't I?
Do Scottish. Say it in a Scottish accent. Come with me if you want to.
My missus says, my wife says, do it in a Scottish accent. Can't hit like if you hit like if you want to live. I'm really bad at accents, really bad. Hit like if you want to live. What the fuck? What is that? Hit like if you want. What's Scottish? That's hit like if you want to live. Sorry if I'm offending anyone. I'm just trying to do an accent. And right, let's go find some questions. Said. Oh right, okay. RT800. How could you explain Arnold playing a T800 with a beard, a Terminator with a beard? I actually know what Arnold Schwarzenegger is doing in the movie because I saw the full interview, and I've got the full interview with James Cameron that's been blocked off the internet. So and he explained a lot. It's a spoiler though, so. B Rizzle, one of the main dudes at Collider, said the Comic-Con footage put things into better context. Said it was awesome. What they say said looked like they were going for a spectacle with the first trailer. I bet they didn't have the blooming same music as well. Billy Fogg, was my accent Irish? I was trying Scottish. Or do you want me to try Irish? My missus says, please don't. Test tube video with the T1000 music was epic. Yeah, anyone that's here, if you haven't seen it, I chopped up a bit of the Dark Fate trailer, turned it into 46 seconds long. That's all it is, and it's just the Revelation 9, the Rev 9 Terminator creeping out the window with the T1000 music, and it makes it feel a lot better. Kyorico 36, you know something else beyond the trailer and you don't not tell us. I know a lot more than the trailer, but I am not telling you on the live stream. What I'll do is I'll put a video up and then you've got spoiler warnings all over it then. Because see you later, Sowers. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I know a lot more than the trailer because of this interview that James Cameron put up. So, but I'm not saying it on here because it's so spoilery that you won't forgive me for it. So, if I make videos over the weekend, then you've got a choice with a spoiler warning in front of it to actually go into it yourself. Then it's your own fault. With me blurting out stuff on here, it's yeah. So expect some stuff tomorrow. I want to, Mick, but I don't want to spoil stuff for people. I wouldn't want it spoiling for me. So, B-Rizzle, I think the movie will be good. I think the movie will be great. What they've done is they've portrayed the trailer wrong, and they've just the music ruined it, like we said. I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, the music ruined it anyway, but we've got a lot more to find out. We've got... I know, Mick, boo! You'll thank me for not telling you stuff, mate, honestly, you will. But I'll be doing videos on the stuff, and then you've got a choice. But I know, I deserve that, boo. I know, I feel guilty. But I can't do it to everyone, sorry. See, because there is people in here that don't want to be spoiled, so... But, like I say, I'll be putting videos up over the weekend, and then you'll have a choice whether or not to go in past the spoiler. RT800, I've seen all the cutscenes. Have you seen the James Cameron interview that got took off by Paramount? Luckily, I knew it wasn't meant to be out, so I recorded it. Ronnie Dodge saw the interview and it made me so excited. It explains a lot better, doesn't it? It gives you a lot more. Yeah, BWO Paradise Rally videos. I'm just going to call you Rally videos. Paramount uploaded it by mistake, and I recorded it on purpose. As soon as I saw it, I thought, I hope he's saying a bit too much here for that trailer. Record. C-Dub. I think the bridge was on for about 2 minutes according to the guy in Collider. Yeah, apparently it's nearly half hour long. The sequence, the build-up to the chase is going to be nearly half an hour long. It's just going to go mental. And I mean, that Rev 9, the Terminator, when it's hitting the cars, there's people in the cars driving down the motorway with the kids and that in the cars, and the cars are flying through the air. You ain't surviving crashes like that, so that Terminator is one... Well, it's a Terminator in it, so it's one pissed off machine. But it's killing people. It's just ploughing through everyone as it's trying to get Danny Ramos. The good thing about the trailer as well is it didn't give us any idea what Danny Ramos is meant to be, apart from Sarah Connor saying, I used to be her, because she used to be in the same predicament. So we'll find that out in the movie, hopefully, because even James Cameron didn't get that away in that interview that got deleted. So I'm going to have to keep flicking through now because my other device has died. Curious 36, but if you know so much things, you think that the trailer that us so little things and nothing to put in the movie things, they're gonna blow us. I read that how that was typed. I'm sorry, no offense, but that made no sense. B Rizzle, the Rev 9 looks good. I'm sure they'll clean up with the CGI. Yeah, I'm sure they will. I mean, Industrial Light and Magic are in it, Blur are in it, their reputations stand on stuff like that. So, make me I think his Luna's endo will be destroyed well before the end of the movie, and he'll just be liquid the rest of the movie. Yeah, it does look like when Sarah Connor fires that rocket launcher at the skeleton of the Rev 9, that would be enough to destroy the thing, and then it just be liquid metal, and then maybe this is only theory, and then if Sarah Connor manages to destroy the endoskeleton on the bridge, because you see her fire the rocket launcher at it or the missile launcher, whichever one it is, or grenade launcher, I don't know my weapons like that. Then if that endoskeleton, the inner skeleton of the Rev 9 is destroyed, then possibly maybe the liquid metal form relied on the endoskeleton form for power, and then it's even on a more desperate mission to get to Luna because of get to Danny Ramos because of it's going to be running out of power. Only a theory. Billy Fogg, don't know, the endoskeleton looks quite robust. Yeah, it does. It looks like a skeleton that you'd have in your science lab, but it can operate, and it's because it's making room for the liquid metal, so it more than likely will survive it. But if even though they don't get desperate, it will be on a more urgent mission to get hold of Danny Ramos. Master Keith, when you see Luna from the back, he's missing half his skull. Yeah, I went on about it in my video about the Rev 9. The whole back of his skull's empty. The whole of his insides aren't really there, making room for the nanotech. It's either liquid metal or nanotech, making plenty of room for that to fill it up, basically. So that also, because I thought the liquid metal part of it would be hollow, but with all that room, I don't think it needs to be hollow, because Gabriel Luna is a bit taller than the endoskeleton, so there doesn't need to be a lot of the liquid metal. I'm just going to say liquid metal from now on, because I keep saying liquid metal and nanotech. So the liquid metal part of it fills up the skeleton, you see, and that's why the back of its skull's empty. Whether it is the primary part of the unit, whether the endoskeleton or the liquid metal is primary, I don't know, but I'm guessing. Oh, not guessing. I'm going off good faith here, that and off past videos, that the liquid metal part of it will be the main primary power cell and thought mechanism, because it's Revolution 9. It's had 8 revolutions before it, so it's going to be the liquid metal technology is going to be advanced as out. Uber YouTuber, do you think the whole movie will be a chase from the Rev 9 Luna? There's something they're not telling us. There's definitely something they're not telling us. But did you notice when they hit the water that if you slow it down, it's Luna and the T-800 scrapping in the water? So I think Arnie stays good. That's what I was thinking. How long can it survive being separated from each other? That's what I was saying. If the liquid metal has separated and the endoskeleton is destroyed, does the liquid metal have a certain time before it runs out because it needs power from the endoskeleton and vice versa? One thing I will say that James Cameron said is that the timeline, it basically Sarah Connor has just been kicking the can along. So Judgment Day has just been kicked and moved further away. It's inevitable. So what that says to me is there is going to be future war, big time future war. There was future war in there was future war scenes shown at CinemaCon. We didn't get shown them for some reason, and maybe that was because the CGI and everything wasn't done. But there's plenty of future war coming in this one. That is guaranteed. Whether it be 15, 20 minutes of it, I don't know. But I do know we are getting future war. Part of me is glad that we didn't see it in the trailer because I didn't want too much being spoiled. And you've got to admit, we knew Gabrielle Luna split in two. And if you didn't know Gabrielle Luna split in two, you've been in your cave and not been on YouTube forever. Because we've known for such a long time. The Artisan. Even the TX had an endoskeleton under the liquid metal, but also had a full-on arsenal of plasma weapons, blowtorches. Not impressed. Yes, but the TX couldn't separate. The TX isn't as advanced, and the TX, the weapons on the TX were just silly, weren't they? It was just too stupid. Craig Shaw. Is he like a Russian doll and something comes out of the endoskeleton? He could split into 3 or even 4. I think it's only going to split into 2. But yet again, there could be surprises left, right, and centre here. But I'm happy with the TX. I think it's the most natural move forward. If there was anything else, I think it'd have been silly. You get me? It would. If they'd have tried to invent something way over the top, it'd have been silly. We had the T800, we had the T1000. Having a merge of it together seems like the logical thing that Skynet would do. Even the TX was logical. It was just the arsenal of weapons was stupid. Yeah, like Billy Fogg says, it was a glorified Swiss Army knife. It didn't matter what damage happened to that bloody arm, it could pull out another weapon. And I don't want to see still saws on the end of a Terminator that wasn't there and then suddenly it turns into a still saw. I don't want to see that. Stabbing weapons, keep to your stabbing weapons, keep to the same as I'm going to stop rocking this table. Keep to the same theory, same rules as the T1000. This is why I think the Rev 9, when it separates, needs to get back together after a certain amount of time, because James Cameron believes in having strict rules, and I believe in having strict rules, and technology needs strict rules. Well, everything has strict rules. There is rules, isn't there? There's rules of gravity. There's, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to start preaching shit. Artisan, from what I heard on Comic-Con, Grace's arrival on the bridge would have been better suited for the scene, yet by the trailer it seems it's at night. Yeah, Grace appears at night through the bridge, more dramatic, please turn up, and then she kicks shit out of them, doesn't she? Randy Gilmore, did it remind me of Venom? The throwing about and somersaulting, I just think that's too much. That's only my personal opinion. Some people like that kind of stuff, but I don't. I rarely liked how everything was strictly grounded in Terminator 2. And yeah, we all love that film, but we love it because it was done properly and it wasn't done over the top, somersaulting and stuff like that. whether Grace is as strong as an ox, I don't care personally whether that could really happen. I don't want to see it where she can somersault over to get, doing all these fancy gymnastics before she beats up the Rev 9. That's not what I want to see. I want to see it grounded. So Danielle Binks has donated to the channel. Thank you. Thank you very much. Did you put a question with that? No? You are now part of Unit 6. You are now a moderator to the channel for a month. Thank you. Respect. The good thing about becoming a moderator and part of Unit 6 is your names come up in blue. So I end up reading your questions and seeing your questions and shouting you out quicker. Sold that one. Upside down lover. What the fuck? Is that idiot again? It is, isn't it? Trying really hard to get in here. But my moderators, part of Unit 6, keep kicking the idiot out. Just keep doing it. Pardon?
Can you not block them?
I can after I come out of this, I'll go into his channel, I'll block him. Manny Star, yeah, I thought of Michael Bay, and that is not a good thing. No, I can't stand Michael Bay films. If any film has Michael Bay on it, I just avoid it. I do not like it at all. So, Master Keith, do you think Luna will be able to reprogram Terminators or even vehicles? Maybe he hacks into the plane that there was nobody in the cockpit flying it. I think he bounced out the cockpit of that plane. I think he was flying that plane, or with someone who was flying that plane. He'd more than likely have flew it himself because he'd have the ability, because he'd know that. Or whoever was flying it, he terminated, then flew out the window, because you can see him clambering out the window and then jumping onto the other plane, stabbing into it. I personally didn't like that scene, and I think I didn't like it because I couldn't relate to it, because I know that the two planes weren't real. And yet again, if you've just jumped in and joined the channel, I'm not dissing the movie or the trailer. I'm just pointing out the parts that I didn't like. Like I say, I'm a human being. I saw exactly what you saw, and I wasn't impressed with what you wasn't impressed with. Right, so do you seriously want me to start reading The Infiltrator? Not now. I'm on about it in future videos. If so, just press yay or nay. Yay or nay. Type yay or nay. The more of each I get, so the more yays or the more nays, and then I will do it. Let me know. My missus says Craig Shaw has donated to the channel. He's become a part of Unit 6, a moderator. Craig Shaw, you didn't stick a question to it, did you? No. Thank you for donating to the channel. Respect, honestly, respect. Craig Shaw, shout out to your family and everyone, and shout out to you. Record this now if you want. Craig Shaw rules. Who are the others? Danielle Binks, record. Danielle Binks rules. Spot on. Craig Shaw, you're a part of Unit 6. You are the man who donated 20 earlier, babe. I've got my partner, she's my secretary. And it was. Test Tube donated £20 earlier. Quick, record. You roll, and the real Mick Falls donated yet again. So he's, I'll remember that because my partner has let me know that you have donated twice now. So you were staying a moderator
2 months.
for 2 months, 3 months, yeah, 3 months. Why not? Craig Shaw, no problem. Loving the channel. You now notice that you have. It's not a spanner next to your name. It's a gun. Okay, you're an infiltrator. Billy Fogg has donated to the channel £5. Respect. You are now part of Unit 6 and moderator. You have the power to kick idiots out of the channel. Please have mercy on some people. I don't mind swearing in the thingy, but have mercy. Yeah? I know you're part of the Resistance, Unit 6 or TechCom, but don't go culling people and murdering people. Give them a chance. Have mercy upon that.
Oh, he's back as tight 2000.
How do you know?
He said join my WhatsApp page again.
Oh, Test Tube has just terminated
Yep.
Tight T1, Tight T1000. He keeps trying, doesn't he? Well spotted, moderators. So, Billy Fogg, thank you for donating to the channel. Respect, honestly, respect. All the people that have donated, when I get chance, your names will be permanently going on like a not a leaderboard, but a board where your names will all be on there, so you can see it in all my future videos and stuff like that. Probably doesn't impress any of you, but you know, I'm trying my best.
Channel.
Pardon?
Part of the channel.
Yeah, then you're permanently part of the channel, part of my videos and stuff. To all the people that do subscribe and are regular viewers and that, I can't thank you enough. It personally means a lot that you guys take time out of your day to watch this idiot. Yeah, you help me out by watching my videos, sharing them, and hitting like and stuff like that. And I can't thank you enough. And you listen to my theories and idiocy, and I can't thank you enough, honestly. So everyone that has donated to the channel, you are part of Unit 6. You are moderators. And if you're thinking, what the hell is Unit 6? That's what I call the people that donate to the channel, who are moderators. You'll see your names are in blue. IB Tubin. Hello, mate. I didn't notice you were there. Well, I did, but I forgot to say hello. The free to last one. Hello. I forgot to say hello to you as well. You're a regular. Can I ask people that are not subscribed to the channel, that are regular viewers, please subscribe to the channel. If you're regularly viewing and that, please subscribe. Just honestly, I don't pester people, and I'm nice. You know what I mean? So just subscribe. I promise I won't invade your feed. Oliver Mercer, been with me forever, since nearly day one. Thank you for donating to the channel. Thank you for donating to the channel. You are now a moderator. Hello, moderators. You are now a moderator with the power to kick idiots out of the channel. Please allow people that swear to swear, but anyone that's being a fucking dickhead, simply, yeah, kick them, get rid. But have mercy upon thou others. Dude Ranch has donated £10 to the channel. You are now part of Unit 6, a moderator. We've got a lot of moderators now. We've got a lot of the Unit 6 fighting that battle to keep this channel alive. And I do honestly cannot thank you enough to the people that donated to the channel. So, yeah, moderator Oliver Mercer, been with me forever. Dude Ranch, you've been with me forever as well, honestly, yeah. Always watching my videos, always commenting, and the people that do comment and that, thank you, honestly, so much. Where's that? Is that Craig Shaw's going to say good night. I'm up early for work in the morning. I'm still looking forward to Terminator Dark Fate, even though I'm not jumping up and down about the trailer. Just my opinion. And you're allowed your opinion, that's fair enough. Have a good night, mate. If you're off to sleep, sleep well. Have a good day at work, a safe one. Peace out. Ronnie Dodge. You're the only channel I will come to watch when it comes to Terminator Dark Fate, so thank you for being brilliant. Thank you for thinking I'm brilliant. It means a lot. Jarsar, great channel. You're a great subscriber, if you're a subscriber. Hint, hint. Tony Lee. Can I link the Terminator Dark Fate James Cameron interview be posted again, please? Tony Lee, Paramount. What's it called again? Not Community Strike. I keep forgetting what it's called.
Copyright strike.
Copyright strike. The copyright strikes me for uploading it because it's not meant to be uploaded. So I'm going to come up with a way of trying to do it. I do warn you that it is a spoiler.
Arnold's Schwarzenegger.
Not doing very well though, is he? Because he keeps getting kicked. Everyone keeps spotting him and throwing him out. Sorry, one second. Oliver Mercer, do you think it's because Junkie XL is still working on the music and that's because he didn't get any of his work in the trailer? Hopefully, I think that's why. You got to remember the movie isn't even close to being finished yet. The CGI, this is, it's 5 months before the movie's finished. So it's not even close to finish, the CGI, not even close. The amount that goes into it as well. I was going to do a video about the effort that goes into putting CGI into a movie. And back when The Matrix was being made, it was 900 people or so that went into doing the CGI for that film. 900 people. It's now double that for a movie now. Double. So it's the CGI is nowhere near even complete. Yeah, you would have thought that they'd have had it complete for the trailer, but I'm hoping they didn't. Roger Reading or Reading. Roger Reading, why do you think they got rid of John Connor as the leader of the Resistance? Was it partly because he didn't want to get Edward Furlong back? I don't think it's anything to do with Edward Furlong. I think it's just a progression of the story because they're trying to revamp the franchise and they're trying to take it in a new direction. And if they can't rely on the guy, and it doesn't, it makes no sense having Arnold back, having Linda back, and then not having Edward Furlong back in the next lot of movies, or having someone else be Edward Furlong. And I know Jude Colley is playing Edward Furlong as the young John Connor, but even Edward Furlong himself can't play young John Connor because he's too old. So, where was I? Yeah, so I think the just moving on with the story. James Cameron says the future war is just kicked down the road. It's just been postponed, and then the first Terminator postponed it. Terminator 2 postponed it. This one has been postponed, and it's postponing it, and so forth. Master Keith, wouldn't a John Connor still exist in the future, though? My mind's twisting. I've got to think about that one. I don't know. Would John Connor still exist in this timeline? Oh, yeah, because... well, it depends, doesn't it? Because it depends what's happened to John today or in the past. If John is in hiding, then there is a John in the future. If John's been killed off, then there's no John in the future. Oh, God. Because Sarah Connor is the Sarah Connor from Terminator 1 and 2, who had sex with Kyle Reese, who gave birth to John Connor. So there would be a John in the future if he hasn't been killed off in this movie at the beginning. So we'll see. But they're definitely going to explain what's happened to John because they've got Jude Colley, who is playing the 1991 John Connor. But I know it's set in 1995, but it was filmed in 1991, to playing the 1991 Edward Furlong, sorry. The free to last one is alive, trust me. Jimmy Jump. John Connor died in the future, I think. Master Keith, no T800 would be sent back. Well, if the war's still inevitable, this is probably why there has been no T800 sent back, and the Rev 9 has been sent back because the future has been changed. So I daren't say it, but there might not even be any T-800s in this future war. There might all be Revolutions 129 and Grace hybrid human beings with the mesh under the skin and stuff like that. I know that they're keeping the same HKs, which are the hunter killers, the flying ones. Where's mine? So, not that version of a HK, because that's off the Terminator Salvation. But we've got the Terminator 2 JKs. YouTuber, hope they don't say he died of leukemia. No, that was unforgivable in Terminator 3 when they said Sarah Connor died of leukemia. I thought, what a absolute load of bum cheeks. It was just a bag of bum cheeks and willies. God, that's what. That's me being kind. Nick Wilkerson, sorry if I'm late to the discussion. Really want to understand where Arnold's T-800 comes from. I know where he comes from. I can't tell you until I make a video, because if I do it on here, it's a spoiler. So, but you will find out on my channel. Tristan, back up. Even if he isn't the leader of the resistance in this timeline, he would still provide assistance. Yeah, because he'd still have that. You'd have thought anyway. He'd still have that mentality, wouldn't he? Even if he's not the leader, he'd still get up and fight. Whether he become a lieutenant or something like that, you know, he's going to have relevance in the future. He's going to be alive in the future if he hasn't been killed off in this. I forgot to show people that though, didn't I? Who likes that then? That's what Craig Jones gave me as well, one of my subscribers. A HK Hunter Killer from Terminator Salvation. And yes, we know the timeline doesn't exist, but it's still a good little model. I'm trying to think what else I missed or saw in the trailer. Oh yeah, what I liked about the Rev 9 as well is when he creeps out of the window that way, you notice his legs are flapping, which obviously is some very nanotech, very microscopic nanotech ability, because his trouser legs are like flapping as he's developing together, and it's also like bone and muscle structure. It kind of makes the human structure before it develops into Gabrielle Luna, which I thought was a nice touch. I did like how it developed and how it crept along these the metal poles. I don't know what they're called on there. How it crept along them, but I just thought the CGI as its face sucked away could have been a bit better, and the CGI when he's just been sledgehammered in the face by Grace, when that comes together in the trailer. Test Tube thinks the CGI for Luna is final. Don't jinx it, Test Tube. Don't jinx it. Raul's back. How you doing, mate? I did wonder where you was, Raul. See, it's good that you're a member of Unit 6, because I can see you as soon as you arrive in your blue writing, and it's not a spanner, it's a gun. Because you're part of Unit 6, which is the Resistance. Raul says it looks like a video game CGI, not good. Yeah, parts of it did, yeah, I agree. Nick Wilkerson, any hints on the T-800's origins? The future. My missus is just nodding and shaking her head saying that's naughty. Yeah, if he's from the future, there's a hint. Sorry. I'm sorry, honestly, I will Nick Wilkerson. I'll be doing a video to tell you because I don't want to spoil stuff for people on here. It's not fair on people in here. There's been people saying, please don't say anything, so I won't. Nick Wilkerson, savage but well played. I'm only having a joke with you, mate, but there will be a video up, so just if you're a subscriber, you'll see it. T800 Origins Terminator Dark Fate. Shaky Channel reviews. Someone said in the trailer reaction, Luna looked a bit PS4-ish. Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you. It could have been a lot better, but I'm not worried. It's like I'm not worried about the film. I know the film's still going to deliver. I believe 80 to 90% of the problem with the trailer was the aeroplane scene, and the music, the score. But apart from that, like I say, if you've not seen it and you're not a subscriber, please subscribe and then go to my videos and you'll see Terminator, Dark Fate, Rev 9 to T1000 music or something like that. I'm drinking a Kong Strong energy drink. I don't drink alcohol, you see. I'm 10 years sober. It's from Lidl in the UK. If you're from the UK. Well, it's just a cheap energy drink. Point at that. Can you get us a drink out of thing? Oh, run out. Yeah, please. Please. Make me what do you think of say again? What do you think of the part where Sarah in the back of the pickup and the guy driving is wearing the same shirt as the Rev 9? It wasn't Reyes' brother. Do you think the Rev 9 took his form? I don't know, because I can't imagine the Rev 9 being near Sarah, Grace and all that after trying to kill him, and I honestly don't know, you know. I've not really thought about it, why the why that shirt is the same. Is it exactly the same? Try to catch. Hats off to your personality. Thank you. I think that was just the trousers flapping in the end, but it had to be CGI to develop into that, or be. It was done quite well. I thought that aspect of it, allowing it to happen. To me, it looked good anyway. I don't know. I like that part. Yeah, it looks like the brother. Yeah. I think. Oh God. I don't know. You know, I'm gonna have to rewatch that. You've caught me out there. I'll get back to you in the next live feed about that one. Effin Umeya, Effin D.U. Mayer. It's not necessary that the Rev 9 can mimic people. He could just be a Terminator killer. Yeah, true. It's necessary for him to mimic people in this timeline, though, because obviously to infiltrate and get close, he possibly did try and be Grace's brother before it all kicks off. And we've heard that kick-off scene is about 20 minutes to half hour long, that motorway scene, the build-up to it, and then the truck driving down the motorway and it all going, ploughing through head-on traffic, killing all the people that are driving towards them, family cars and all stuff like that. How do you think Skynet still managed to exist after T2? Well, the can just got kicked. I think what it is it's not a case of, it might not even be Skynet anymore. With Rev 9 changing, do you remember there was a that Terminator Dark Fate was going to be called Phoenix? It is a possibility, and this is only a theory again, that Skynet isn't called Skynet anymore. It's called Phoenix. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but it's just an inevitability. So Terminator 2 succeeded in stopping Skynet, but it didn't succeed in it's inevitable. You're never ever gonna stop progression. So whether it be Skynet or the next set of technology, whether it is Skynet or say Phoenix, as soon as Phoenix becomes self-aware, you've got that problem, haven't you? And then we've got the Rev 9 and Grace and so forth. So I think Terminator 2, they stopped Judgment Day, Skynet's Judgment Day, and just developed a different Judgment Day, which is, we'll say Phoenix, yeah, because of. So I don't know if you agree with that theory or what I said, but yeah, I think T2, the stopped Judgment Day, that Judgment Day, it's inevitable that technology advances to a sentient being, let's say, and then you've got the problem of the Rev 9 and stuff like that. Master Keith, what do I think the sequels will be about? I think we're developing further and further into the future war, the inevitable future war, the inevitable development of technology becoming a sentient, live being. Thank you. Oh, sorry about that. I just had to get my wife to get me a drink. There's a T1, Dimitri. There's a T1 reference in the picture on Empire of Arnold in front of a van firing a gun, and the van's telephone number is 1984. Yeah, I've seen it, and you can see the big muzzle flash of Arnold Schwarzenegger with his beard, and then the reference is it 888 or Quad 8? Then it's the 12th of the 5th, 1984 on the telephone number. So it's a reference in Terminator 1, and that's a scene out of Dark Fate. So they've snuck that in for some reason. It's probably for us lot to find. We found it ages ago, though. Yeah, but thank you, mate. But this was my. I don't know if you saw my video saying that the film's not woke. This was my thing is it. Big channels dissing the movie before they've seen it and convincing their hundreds of thousands of subscribers that the film is shit before it's even been seen is a bad move. And that's why I did that. I'll call it my bitchy video earlier, not woke video, because we want the sequels, don't we? So we want the bums on the seats, so we can then get our sequels and the franchise stay alive. I want the franchise to stay alive, and I hope you guys do too. There's the one idiot you keep kicking for me, apart from him, but yeah. Jimmy Jump, will there be a younger CGI Arnold and Linda Hamilton? There's going to be a younger Linda Hamilton, definitely, played alongside the Jude Colley, who's going to be playing John Connor, the young John Connor. And that'll be the scenes from back in Terminator 2 and where that left off and what happens to John from there, which is probably the most scary thought for everyone. What's happened to John? Brown Kenazi, upside down 6 for president. Respect, appreciate it. You won't want me as president though. I'm not very organised. Sorry, Raoul, I've been seeing you talking, but Blur is Tim Miller's studios focused on video games and animations, not movies. He's making money out of this badly, yeah. He's going to make a lot of money if it. Bayo and Guyenne, does TechCom still exist? Yeah, I'd have thought so. Or some other aspect of it. But yeah, TechCom would definitely still exist. Yeah. Yeah. All this time travel baffles my head, you know. When I'm on the spot, I'm thinking, does it though? Does TechCon still exist? Because it's all changed. I'm gonna have to think about that one. It's this time travel. It fries your brain. FMA 2 or 3 Rev 9s in Dark Fate would be. It'd be mental because that'd be, if there's 3 of them, that's like 6 Terminators chasing you. Shaky Channel reviews Upside Down 6 as the leader of worldwide human resistance. I'm the leader of Unit 6, which is just as cool as the resistance. Unit 6 is the name of the people that are in blue who've donated to the channel, who are moderators. So if you want to become a moderator, just donate to the channel. If not, doesn't matter. But moderators get to kick people out and be really mean. Please like the video if you haven't liked it already. Please subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. I deal with Terminator stuff all the time. Been creeping up to Dark Fate for, well, I've been theorising about it for ages and ages, months and months, nearly a year I'd have thought. If you knew Udemir, I'd go back in time to protect you. Upside Down 6. I won't need protected. Even though I am the leader of the resistance, thank you for protecting me. Rahul has donated to the channel again. Thank you yet again. I think you're going to be part of Unit 6 forever, mate, because I think you donated every time now. Respect, honestly. I would say I'll make you a moderator, but you already are a moderator. But yeah, a moderator forever, probably. How many?
I said lifetime.
Lifetime moderator, yes. So thank you, Raul. You said to call you Raul in the future, but it's Raul Arango Haddad. Thank you for donating to the channel. Respect due again. Uber YouTuber, big budget for this movie, nearly as much as NASA. Yeah, for what is it, 160 to 200 million dollars? It's a lot of money. That's CGI, isn't it? It costs a lot of money, so we better get our money's worth. I'm more concerned with the story. As long as we get the right story, the right reasons where John Connor's gone, the right reasons if he's still alive in hiding, the right reasons if he's dead, and then the right reasons why the can got kicked, why the future war has changed, the future war we're getting now with revolutions as Terminators, so Rev 9s, and why Danny Ramos is possibly the leader of the resistance. I think she is, because it says that in the trailer as well, doesn't it? The most important thing is keeping Danny Ramos alive. She doesn't say Danny Ramos, but keeping you alive. But yeah, so remember this. It's 5 months nearly until this movie's done. They're not even close to finishing this movie. Not even close. The final edit won't even be done properly yet. They'll be making their mind up where they want stuff to go still, and sticking CGI on and adding more and taking bits off. It's not even close to finished. So, yeah, I blame us lot, for us Terminator fans for putting pressure on them to bring a trailer out so soon. But I do believe they should have gave us the version that was at CinemaCon, because it had different music to it, it had different aspects to it, it had future war bits that were shown, and it showed Grace actually appearing in the time bubble, and it showed a lot of other stuff. Yeah, Danny Ramos is the new Sarah Connor. I think she's got the new resistance leader, or will have the new resistance leader in her belly. The plot needs to be good. Yeah, the plot needs to be good. The plot will be good. Master Keith, that's good. Yeah, imagine how good Skynet would make CGI look. You're talking about Matrix style stuff there, aren't you? That's how it would be. Pedro Connor, Raul. Yeah, Danny Ramos's son is Pedro. Pedro Connorus. Juan Pedro Connor. To you again. What would the box office prediction be, or the collection? If we keep getting big, massive channels tearing the movie apart before it's even been released, it's not going to get the bums in the seats, is it? And this is why I was bitching earlier in that video I put about being not being woke, because it's not woke. It's got women as lead roles in it, yeah, but it's not trying to be woke. That's why I showed the Batwoman in it, you get me? But if you're a Terminator fan and you're making videos for other people to see, you don't want to be slagging the movie off. You want to be getting people as encouraged about it as possible so they go and watch it. And if that's wrong of me for being positive and pulling the positives out of the movie where I can and promoting it, then that's wrong of me, but I'm still going to do it. And I think you lot know anyway, my subscribers know what I'm about. Effing Muir, they're not going to try, and they've wrote a 3-story arc, but each movie can end. So if this movie doesn't make budget or whatever, then it can end where it can end, and then us lot will be theorising forever until we get another one. Dimitri, when Sarah says almost human in the trailer, she's talking about Arnold instead of Grace, since he's been hiding for so many years. That's what I think. He's definitely going to be almost human. He's definitely a T-800 though, but he's his chip's going to be on, is it read only or not read only? The other side of it, I can't forget now. Sorry, I've been talking that much. I'm allowed to make mistakes. But yeah, the T-800 is a learning computer, as we know, so it's going to be as human as possible. The only thing I am not, I'm concerned about, he'd have to live in Mexico, because that face is the most wanted face in America, I'd have thought, after because the timeline of shooting up the police station still exists, and the timeline of getting thrown through a shop window and fighting with a T-1000 and truck chase and blowing up everything left, right, and centre in Terminator 2 still happened. So the T-800 faces a terrorist. It'd be on the FBI's most wanted, if not worse. Yeah, a few people are saying that Grace could be a upgraded super soldier, and with nanotechnology, that mesh is possibly injected and then programmed to build itself in that design as it's injected, and then cocoon her in that mesh, which then makes her solider and bulletproof. Or not bulletproof, but stops bullets penetrating vital organs and stuff like that. Prince Goro, think a new AI has emerged after the destruction of Cyberdyne, which caused another nuclear apocalypse. It would explain why Grace doesn't know who Sarah is. I like it a lot. And this is, like I said a minute ago, this is why I think the film was called Phoenix. And people were thinking it was going to be called Phoenix. And I was like, no chance is Terminator going to be called Terminator Phoenix. No chance. And it wasn't. It's called Dark Fate. But it's like I say, the can's been kicked. It's inevitable that there's going to be a future war, because it's inevitable that technology is going to advance into an artificial intelligence, which then becomes Phoenix instead of Skynet, which then sends back the Rev 9, which then affects Grace, and then we've got the Grace, which is full of nanotechnology with a cage over her, and then we've got the Rev 9 that can turn into two and split into two. I think. What time are we on?
It's 25 to 11.
Oh, okay. Everybody, it's... Oh, God. Ollie Mercer has donated £5 to the channel again. I can't make you a moderator again. But he's put a question on there anyway, Ollie Mercer. So, how would you pitch Future War Dark Fate film? In its epic end, plus what kind of twist do you think Arnold will be in Dark Fate? I'd pitch it that how would I picture the future war in Dark Fate, or how would I pitch it? I'd pitch it that the future is inevitable. Technology is always going to advance. There's going to be a lot of future war. What's the question saying? In its epic end, plus what kind of twist do you think Arnold will be in Dark Fate? I think we've already predicted the twist, that he was a secondary unit, but I think that he's been in contact with Sarah Connor a few times, helping her. But I can't say no more. Oliver, if you inbox me, I will private message you and talk to you about it. And if you haven't seen the interview, give me your email address, and tomorrow morning I will work out a way of sending you the full interview. But thank you for donating again. Are you a moderator now? Yep, you are a moderator, Oliver. Thank you, respect. You comment on my videos all the time. I know who you are. I feel like you're one of my friends. But from the bottom of my heart, yeah, respect, soldier. Part of Unit 6. You've been ranked up to... What's a rank? A good rank?
It depends. So, I don't know. I know RAFs is...
They're soldiers.
I don't know Army. I know RAF.
Does anyone know the ranking of soldiers? From top to bottom kind of thing. I know it's a weird question. Well, it's not a weird question. What's the ranking of...
Highest ranking British Army officer.
So what's the ranking of army officers, soldiers, or whatever? Raoul is the leader of the Unit 6, just below me, because he donates every time he comes on. So Private is the lowest. General is the general.
Brigadier Colonel, I don't know.
Colonel.
Major.
What
Lieutenant
what we got?
Major General. Major General.
Is that Raoul?
I don't know.
Let me have a look at the
The next.
right, other ranks. Here we go. Sorry about this. I'm going to do it US rankings because it is the resistance is American over there. So Army. Apologise. I'm just looking for ranks of military. We're the Unit 6 TechCon, so it's an army. US Army ranks. It's hard to find, isn't it? Right.
It's got to be easier.
Here we go. Sorry about this. I'm just looking for blooming.
If you do English RAF, then if you're Station 1, you're kind of in charge of the station, like upkeep.
I don't want someone to be the upkeep. Staff sergeants and the what is it? RAF, warrant officers and stuff like that. Uber YouTuber. Do I take a check? No, no, no. Thank you. Right, here we go. I've got some here. Right, here we go. Lieutenant General, and then there's General. So the General has 4 stars. Right. So here we go. Right, so Raoul, you're a General. And then see, I like the sound of there's General, and then I like captains. So we're gonna have a captain, which is so Raoul, you're the General. Raoul, you are the General of Unit 6. First, second, captain. Yeah, General. Oh, I do apologise about this. I'm just trying. I'll tell you what. Next live chat, I'll give you. But Raoul is your General because he's donated every time he comes on. Every time. Who else has donated every time as well? I'll let. Pardon. Well, I'll come back. I'll have to double check. But you've got the General, which is Raoul. Thank you for donating every time you come on. And it's not expected, but thank you. So, your Raoul. Oh, phone. Just ask. Yeah, so Raoul is your General, and he basically says, if you're listening to this, you are the resistance. Dun, 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 dun. See, I did that for you. So General, we're not having sergeants in this because I'm paranoid. Make me as it basically reminded me of Sergeant Candy from Terminator 3. Sergeant Candy. Sorry, every time I say it makes me ill. But yeah, see you again, says Director Movie Bro. I used to be a music video director. I've been in music videos as well because I used to be a rapper. You didn't know that one, didn't you? But yes, so Oliver Mercer, I will get in contact with you. It's late here now, so I'm going to bed. I've got my son who wakes me up, and I because I'm on my oxycodone reduction. I take a sleeping pill at night, so I'm going to be comatose, Oliver. You know about it all anyway, that me reduction. So, so basically, I will email you tomorrow and I'll send you that interview if you want it. But I will get in contact with you so you can inbox me if you don't already know how to do that. We can swap emails. Any of Unit 6, if you want to swap emails, as long as you keep it to yourself, we can swap emails, that's fine. Master Keith, where did the name Upside Down 6 come from? The origin is, I was in French class when I was a kid, and we was counting from 1 to 9 or 10, and I like the sound of 9, which is in French, neuf. And I thought, oh, that sounds really funny, I like neuf. So number 9, when I was about 12, became my favourite lucky number. And then 9, turn it upside down, it makes a 6. Upside down 6, turn that upside down, makes a 9. My lucky number, upside down 6, so 9. So my channel basically means 9. Full stop. Yeah. Huh? Hey? No. I am a bouncer, security guard. I just on a reduction. Basically, I'm only on blooming the 5 mg tablets now. I only take 4 a day, but you can't just stop. It makes, because I've been on them for so long when I had my stroke, because I'm used to be a boxer and I had a brain hemorrhage from boxing, so I had to have brain surgery, which then put me on oxycodone. And so to come off oxycodone, I've got to do a reduction plan. And because I'm on a reduction plan, I can't sleep properly at night, so I've been put on sleeping tablets for a couple of weeks. So, yeah. So, Cardo blogs, where are you based from? I am Lincolnshire. Is you again that same person? No, is it? Yeah, so I'm going to thank you all for joining me on the first Terminator Dark Fate. Oh, the first Terminator Dark Fate live session since the trailer came out, because I don't count the watching the trailer as one of my live sessions because I wasn't answering questions. Uber YouTuber, I'm lucky because you need sleeping tablets. Shit, if you can't sleep, mate, I feel for you. Honestly, I do. But yeah, I've only last couple of days I got put on them because I just couldn't sleep for the life of me coming down off these tablets. And what was happening was, the 4 tablets that I've got for the day, I was taking through the night because I was awake all night, and it just. So I'm going to thank you all for joining me on the first Dark Fate live session since the trailer came out. So this was Terminator Dark Fate live session 10, because the last one doesn't count because I wasn't answering questions. Uber YouTube says the energy drinks actually can't. They actually help me, because what happens is, you might be right though, but what happens is you drink an energy drink and then after a while the caffeine drops out your system and your body crashes. But yeah, you're right. My missus keeps telling me to come off them. Right, before I go, let me know where you're all from. Just tell me, city, country, where you're from, where you've been listening from. Let me know. Is it Manchester? Is it... yeah, let me know. Let me know quickly. If you haven't liked the video, please leave a like. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. I'm ace. Honestly, I'm fucking epic. It's that simple. My missus is telling me off this morning. Mrs. Germany, Munich, Stockport, Cuba, California, Alaska. Jesus fuck, Alaska. Is it that cold over there? Minus something, innit? Scottish borders. Sorry for swearing so much. I do swear. I just don't swear in my normal videos because it's just not pleasant for kids and that to listen to, is it? Accrington near Blackburn, Scotland, the moon, Pakistan, Leamington near Bournemouth. I get reception on the moon. Straight off 420s on the moon. Excellent. So, can you see down? What part of the country or the world can you see at the moment? I'm joking. Right, anyway. Everybody, my missus is tired. I'm getting there now. Thank you for joining me on live session 10. There'll be videos up tomorrow. If I feel up to it, I'll go live again. See you again from Mars. So my message won't get to him for 20 minutes. Because it takes that long for the light to travel over there. Right, everyone, night-night. That's what we say in England, night-night. Peace out. Have a good one. If you're just starting your day, be safe. If you're just going to bed, hope you get some kip. Peace out, everybody. Where's the bloody fucking... Respect, everyone. Nice one. Peace out. This is Upside Down 6.